topic is going to be called How to Hear the Voice of God. Whisper. How many of you have listened to God? How many of you have heard God? Well, I just thought it would be a good topic to talk about whisper from God. The first thing I want to talk about is the whispering spot place. Let's say about 60 years ago, when I first realized after entering a place in my town, Goldendale, with my mother more than 60 years ago. My mom would feel these secrets, so but not really a secret. It's a whispering spot. She stood at the entry to the lobby area in front of the Holy One and showing me with the finger. Then she spoke with a whisper, and I read her lips, saying that we do not use our voice here, but to whisper. And truly, I can hear echo of a whisper to me from across the room, as if she was right there, a little bit. And but I answered. Okay, first let's open a prayer. Father in heaven, we thank you for everything you've done to take care of us as we go through the coronavirus in the nation. Some of the people that would be rebellious and want freedom. They know that the coronavirus is dangerous, but they want freedom. Father, let me hope that you protect those people from the coronavirus as they fellowship with other people so close, not social distancing, but very close, but we understand, we obey the leaders, and we respect them, and we hope for the best, that they can find a solution to our health problems in the nation, so that we don't spread out too fast and kill all the people. Father, we want to understand more about your whisper, and I know that I want to begin to share your thoughts, and where and why you whisper. Thank you in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay. When I look and read through the Bible, I can see several whispering spots in the Bible. To name a few, for example, for Jacob. It was Bethel. If you look in Genesis chapter 28, you can read all that. Talk about how Jacob heard the whisper from God. Moses. It happened when he was approaching a burning bush. For Samuel, it was a tabernacle at the Shiloh. You can find that in 1 Samuel chapter 3, verse 21. For David, David was in a cave at Adullam. You can find that in 1 Samuel chapter 22, all that chapter. For Elisha, it was Mount Carmel. You can find that in the 1 Kings chapter 18. For Daniel, it was up there window facing Jerusalem. You can find that about that in Daniel chapter 6. For Jonah, it was inside the belly of a whale or fish. You can find that in the book of Jonah, chapter 2. Those are the few of those passages that I find God has spoken to those people. Every time I read the scriptures in the Bible, I see God showing up in strange places, strange times, strange ways, and I don't see anything have changed. God don't make appointments with you. He makes a divine, meaning spiritual and holy, appointment. He still provides desires, open doors, and inspires dreams of what is in your mind that you need to know the truth. He still speaks by responding to people by their going through pain, suffering, burdens, sorrow, and tribulations. That's an example of what God told Moses. He can't turn and pass the ground and become a holy ground, and not to walk on it with his sandals. You find that in Exodus chapter 3, verse 5. Woman here. Water. In the dictionary, Miriam Webster dictionary whispers a divine ass speaking very softly, using only your breath without using your voice cords. The use of breath instead of the vocal cord is very important. For those who are not deaf, listening does not happen unexpectedly. It happens normally. For those who are totally deaf, the visual noise, same way. You have to seek a quiet solitude place, like a war room. Have to be with us to eliminate the distractions. Turn some of the voices down, or your ears become deaf to those voices. Or close your eyes and shut off the noise or noise. Turn off the TV, radio, cell phones, well, obviously the social media like Facebook, Twitter, so whatever. Why not? Why not turn off the radio in your car and talk to God during your driving from home to work or go shopping or whatever? Why not? Or take a Sabbath from social media for 3 months. Or take a trip to a silent retreat. Like go drive to some place with a quiet park, or a quiet place. Or take a walk, hike into the forest for a day. Or build a fire in the fire ring place. Sit by that fire with a cup of coffee. Or open a Bible book and read whatever the scriptures that catch your eyes. So while you're away from all the distractions, whatever that may be, you're ready to listen to God's whispers whenever He does His own time. So why does God so often speak in whispers? When someone speaks in a whisper, you normally have to get close to the ear. No matter if you're hearing or deaf. Really, for those of you who are hearing and some hard of hearing, you have to put your ear close to the speak, the whisper. That's what God wants. For the total deaf, we get closer to read the lips, the pussy lips. The goal for hearing the Heavenly Father's voice, not just hearing His voice. That's to be close to Him. He whispers because He wants to be as close as to us as is divinely possible. He loves us. He likes us. He cares about us that much. I really don't want to for spiritualize the importance of whispering spot, but I don't want to underplace. I don't want to I don't want to lowlace. Spiritualize level. Even if you take the spiritual out of the equation, you need a space or place to get some peace and quiet. If you live in a city, what I did from the day before, not easy. If you are parents of the little children, maybe it'd be time to take a 10-minute nap time. But not with the children running around, but let them take a nap for a while, and you take a nap at the same time. Your whisper spot will be unique as you are, but you need to find a time, a place to hear the still, small voice of God. Ask yourself a question. You have a whisper spot in your life right now. If not, where will the spot be? If you do, how does God whisper to you there? The loudest voice in your life. Is it possible that what we perceive to be relational, emotional, spiritual problems are actually human problems? You that have become deaf to the voice of God? And is that not able to hear His voice that causes us to lose our voice and lose our way? Let me make a bold statement. Learn how to hear the voice of God is a solution to 1,000 problems. That is also the key to discover our destiny and fulfilling our potential. Know that His voice is love. His voice is power. His voice is healing. His voice is wisdom. His voice is joy. If your life is off key, maybe because you have been deafened by the negative self-talk that did not let God get a word edgewise. Maybe you've listened to the voice of criticism for so long, you can't believe anything else about yourself. Or maybe it's the enemy's voice of condemnation that speaks lies about who you really are. If you don't silence those killing voices. There are, of course, definitely make you deaf. You won't be able to sing God's song because you won't be able to hear his voice. Is God's voice the loudest voice in your life? That's the question. If the answer is no, that's the problem. We live in a culture where everyone wants to have his or her voice heard, but has so little to say. And that's because we do so little listening, especially to God. The best way to get people to listen to us is for us to listen to God. Why? Because we have something to say that is worth hearing. Ultimately, all of us need to find our voice. And by voice, I mean the unique message one to speak through our lives. But finding our voice starts with hearing his voice. That means it's your warning for if you're not willing to listen to everything God has to say, you eventually normally won't hear anything he has to say. If you want to hear his comforting voice, you have to listen to his convicting voice. That's often what we want to hear, these that we need to hear most. Trust me, if it's all you want to hear what he has to say. You ready? Ask yourself a question. When was the last time you heard God's voice? What did he say or act? How did you respond? Let me give you an example. About Samuel. In the first book of Samuel, chapter 3, verse 7 to 10. Let's talk about Samuel was sitting in bed with eyes so tired and he can't keep it open, so he fell asleep. Samuel did not yet know the Lord because he had never had a message from the Lord before. So the Lord called the third time, and once more Samuel got up and went to Eli. Here I am. Did you call me? Then Eli realized that was the Lord who called the boy. So he said to Samuel, go and lie down again, and if someone calls again, say, speak, Lord, your servant is listening. So Samuel went back to bed. And later, the Lord came and called as before, Samuel, Samuel. And then Samuel replied, Speak, your servant is listening. Samuel's father's name is Eli. And he knew that Samuel was dreaming or thought he heard something and went over to see him. He knew that was the Lord. That's an example. God has an outside voice, and He is not afraid to use it. But when God wants to be heard, when what He has to say is too important to miss, He often speaks in a whisper, just above the threshold of hearing. The use of a breath instead of a vocal cord is important, like I said before. Is it not how God created Adam? He whispered into the dust and named it Adam. Adam was once a whisper, Samathru. So was everything else. Whispering is typically employed for the sake of secrecy. No form of communication is more intimate. I remember when I was, a long time ago, I had children in my home. Often I whispered to the children about something. Like, I told them I have a secret. So come here and I will have a whisper to you. So no one can hear me. So they came close to me. And I said, I whispered, I love you, and I hugged him. That's when God plays the same trick on us. We want to hear what He has to say, but He wants us to know how much He loves us. Are you grateful for a gentle God? The Almighty One could intimidate us with His outside voice, but He moves us with a whisper, like what I did with my children. His whisper is the very breath of life. I've seen some people dance on the floor without music. People think it's crazy. But that's true that those who walk at the beat of God's drum, when you take your um, cues from the Holy Spirit inside, and you do some things that will make people think you are crazy. Like you talk to yourself, or you dance without the music. Whatever God whispers, obey it. Obey His whisper. See what God does. Because nothing has the potential to change your life like the whisper of God. Nothing will determine your destiny more than your ability to hear His still small voice. That's how God-sized dreams are birthed. That's how miracles happen. Miracles happen. When was the last time you invited the Holy Spirit to speak to you? Or you actively invite God to speak to you? Okay. That's what I want to talk about. The first, how to listen to God. Now, this is the first part. So the second part will be next time. So, close prayer. Father in heaven, I really want to hear your voice. I really want to be close to you, so to hug me with your arms around me and us. Father, help me to block out the distractions, block out the evil distractions that don't want me to listen to you. Father, I love you. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, thank you. And you'll be safe and obey the leader. And protect yourself. I know it's tough. Understand how Jesus went through the temptation for 40 days. And now we have been through that over 40 days. It's hard, yes. And those who are not working, I know the financial burden is on them. We pray for them. I hope that the president will send more money for them to survive and to who you they owe bills to. Ask them if they can understand your difficulty going through financial burden because of been laid off or suspended from work, whatever it may be. I'm praying for them who are going through. If you need some help, just let me know, or other friends, or whatever, just ask. Okay? I love you. We'll see you next week. Bye.